We're talking this week's City Council recap with Councillor Rob Miyashiro. Let's get right into it and talk about expanding voter age. That was something that was discussed at the council meeting. So
what Councillor Kaufman came up with was a resolution for us to present to the Alberta Urban Municipalities Conference in September for AUMA to look at petitioning the government to lower the voting age for municipal elections. So what Jeff asked for was that you lower it to 16. People say to us, well, why would we want to do that? Why would we want to give 16-year-olds a vote? Well, same argument was made for why would we want to give 18-year-olds a vote? Why would we want to let immigrants vote? Why do we want to let women vote, right, back in the early 20s. And the fact is that if they're engaged and they're knowledgeable, then why not have them vote? Why not get young people in the habit of voting so that throughout their lifetime they're going to vote for municipal, federal, and provincial elections as well? Because we need that. You see the abysmal turnout for our elections, no matter what it is. We need people more engaged.
And 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds are generally learning about the material of local government, federal government at this age. Yeah,
lots of them are. And it's not going to be like this giant stampede to the ballot box, right? You're going to get the ones that are really interested and want to do it, will go out and vote.
Right. Great initiative. So we'll hear more about that, I'm sure, in the future after the conference is attended.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Great.
And also talked about was there was a meeting held for the Leisure Centre on the west side, and what came out of that?
So what we did was the City of Lethbridge went back to the groups that we talked to in order to develop the plan for the Leisure Centre and said, is this what we heard from you? This is the plan right now. So we engaged, I think there's 35 different user groups and about 60 different people. And staff gave them an update on phase 1 of the Leisure Complex, where we're at with phase 2 of the Leisure Complex, which is the Aquatic Center, Fitness Center Fieldhouse. Phase 1 is the 2 NHL-sized rinks and the curling sheets, 10 curling sheets. Talked to the users and said, or the stakeholders and said, so are we doing what you kind of asked us? Yeah. So it's a fabulous project that's going to be a landmark in Lethbridge for years to come.
Yeah. Do you think the city's starting to get really excited about the Leisure Centre as it's starting to come together and come along?
People are getting really excited. So the ice centers are going to actually be open next winter, and so we're going to do some testing with it and make sure everything works, and then they're going to open it in the summer for maybe some summer ice. And then the fall of 2016, they're going to go full bore.
Oh my gosh, this is really exciting. It is. It's coming quick too, so it'll be very exciting for our city. Something also important to talk about, of course, is the environment. And Environment Lethbridge, an organization in our city, came to council and was looking for some support.
So Environment Lethbridge is a grassroots organization that started with some people that were concerned about the environment, obviously, and sustainable practices for the city. They came to us a year and a half ago or so and said, we'd like to be funded as a committee, like other committees are funded. At that point, they didn't have a really great idea what they want to do or have a really good plan. Council said to them, look, we agree in principle, but we can't fund this. They came back to us and they have a really good business plan. They have a good business case. The money that was going to fund them is coming from actually the Environment Committee of Council. So we're pretty excited. I mean, they have 3 years to pull some things together to show that they're a necessary organization, and I think we own that. Let's give them a shot and see how it works.
Yeah, very exciting to see what'll happen with them and what kind of initiatives they'll begin for our city. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anytime.
To watch live City Council meetings, you can catch them every other Monday right here on Shaw TV.